That's
We're live. So my people, I wanna then like the vid, guys, like the vid, subscribe, guys, smash that we can like button, guys, smash the like button, like that damn vid, guys. We're gonna talk a lot. We're gonna talk about Maignan. We're gonna talk about Perovic. We're gonna talk about the squad, the FIFA Club World Cup squad being announced. We're gonna talk about Mohamed Kudus. It's been named. We're gonna talk about Bino Jamie Gitten. Also, we're gonna talk a lot about stuff. There's some situation which I don't like in which Clearlake are doing. I'm going to talk about it because I've not been happy with the way Clearlake are kind of organizing the team. I've been happy with in terms of buying young players, making them go together. I have no issues with that. But sometimes Clearlake needs to treat people. You have to respect people for you to have that respect. And Clearlake are getting to this stage where Chelsea fan base and Clearlake will have to have it. They'll have to get into confrontation, which is called war. And it won't go well. It will not go well. If Chelsea fan base are having a war with Clearlake, it's not going to go well. They better fix up. I'll say it again. Paul Sterling and Larry Stewart are incompetent. They're not. See, in my life, being a supporter of Chelsea for a very long time, I've never seen a club have two sporting director. Chelsea's first. We have to quack. It's like someone studying mechanical engineering in over the world and it became a quack mechanic. How does it work? How does it work? It doesn't make any sense at all. But we Sterling and Larry Stewart are incompetent in their job. Very incompetent. We do not we don't have a sporting director. If Baghdad and Todd doesn't step in, it's over. We need to fix that. I've said it again. Clearly, like this, they are on the edge of pissing off the fan base. And if they piss off their fan base, if the fan base turns back to Clearly, it's over. Either they sell off or do what the fan base wants. I will say it again. Either Clearly sell or do what the fan base wants. It's getting to that stage. Enough is enough. Players need to be respected. They are not animals. They're gonna be throwing around. They are not goose. You gotta respect them. If you don't want to take them to the club World Cup, at least usher them some massive respect. It's very needed. Very, very needed. So we're gonna talk about Maignan. This is my take on it because I've had a lot of talk about it. Is it good enough? Is it this enough? I said it again. I know he's 29 years of age. I know that for a fact. But I will stand my ground and I will say it again. I still don't trust Perovic. I don't trust Sanchez, and I don't trust the goalkeeper we have when it comes to Champions League. I'm not going to Santiago Bernabeu or Camp Nou having Sanchez as my goalkeeper. I'm going to be having PTSD. I'm not joking. This is a UCL match where in a match where you have to turn up. I know some of it, like James and Co have experience, but the players is their first time. Like I said, first time. Lavia, first time. Santos, first time in Champions League. The mentality is different. In some started situation where the atmosphere, you will collapse. So the squad being in terms of the midfield, I like that. But again, we need to do more in terms of the experience. Especially in the Premier League where if things doesn't go your way, you need someone that's gonna pay you. The experience is very pivotal. I know people might say 25 million is big for AC Milan, but I'm gonna say this with the AC Milan. Pulisic have 12 months on his contract. You bought him for 20 million. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was there. Olivier Giroud was there. So AC Milan should stop behaving. They should not behave this way. I don't like that because you are a big club. You expect to be big. You can't expect us to pay someone that is like 1 year old, like 1 year to expect us to finish. Expect us to pay 25 million. It's not possible. It is not. I'm even surprised Chelsea paid 12. I was expecting them to pay like maybe 12 plus add-ons to close it out to 18 because Theo Hernandez is going to Atletico Madrid for 19 million. Atletico Madrid played 15 million plus add-ons to close it to 19. So I don't know why Chelsea can't pay 18 million for Mike. I still believe they will sign a goalkeeper because Petrovic is about to leave. And I have that just weird feeling that Sanchez will go. because we are looking at Kudus, and I know Graham Potter wants Sanchez. I've said it a lot. He wants to work with Sanchez. So if you're gonna buy Kudus, I can guarantee you Sanchez will go to West Ham United because of Potter. He will. And that leaves us very short because we have to look into the market to buy a goalkeeper. I think it will happen before the Premier League season starts. I have that feeling. It will happen maybe in the middle of the Club World Cup or before the Premier League starts in August. We will get a new goalkeeper. I have that. I just have that feeling it will happen, but we have to see how it goes. But with Mike, for me, whether people like him or not, whether people say is this or that, Mike for me is a world-class goalkeeper for me. It's one of the top 5 or top 10 goalkeeper in world football. People might say it might be good, but he's AC Milan. We've seen AC Milan has been terrible this season, but Mike has stand out a lot. And having a goalkeeper like who have the experience that can coordinate defense, you need it because sometimes in the matches where goalkeepers will win you matches, it happens a lot. They will win you matches. And if I have a goalkeeper like Maignan in Champions League, I'm confident. I know okay, he's a goalkeeper I can trust. I know okay, in terms of bailing out, I can trust him to be able to bail out. People say PSG has the best team. Yes, they have the best, but they have a goalkeeper in Donnarumma who saved them. Aston Villa, he saved them. Arsenal, he saved them. Inter Milan, they only had one save, but I can count some of the matches Donnarumma saved PSG. Liverpool, remember that matches, he saved them. So you need a goalkeeper who is good enough, who you can trust to be able to come out clutch for you. I don't trust Sanchez coming out clutch because he will make mistakes. He had this bozo moment. He could just pass to opposition, give me the ball, pass to opposition, and game over 1-0. And when you do that in the UCL, you get punished. In UCL match, you will get punished. I don't trust him in those bozo moments. I don't trust him. Even Petrovic, people say Petrovic. I know he has been good in Ligue 1, but I still don't trust him enough. That's why I want Mike. People I say Mike has not been this and has not been that. I would rather ride and die with Mike because I've seen what he can give me going forward. So I can actually say I can trust him more to be able to say, okay, this goalkeeper can give us more. With other goalkeeper I don't trust them because I'm not sure. I don't have enough confidence I have in Mike to be able to say this goalkeeper will give me this. But with Mike, I know what I can get from him. The experience is there, which I know it will give the Chelsea players like Cowell, like the player we bought from Strasbourg, Sarr. Fafana is there with injury, but some of the players, it will give them enough confidence to be able to say, don't worry, even if we play high line, we can trust our goalkeeper. Harrison is there. So you can see Thibaut Courtois, even for Madrid, you can see there's that trust in it that you know Thibaut Courtois is there. He will save us. Don't worry. So with Mike, for me, I understand Chelsea being put in terms of not going above what AC Milan wants. And AC Milan, you need to use your brain. My hand is not standing an extension. Either you sell up now or you're gonna lose it for free. What's the usage of that? Renders already go to Manchester City. Another Theo is about to leave. Rafael Leao is about to leave too. So are you gonna keep an unhappy player in the club? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. They have to fix up, or you will lose some of the players you don't want to lose, and you become a vertical club. I know Allegri is the manager, but with Allegri, I don't think you win the league. Yeah, you're gonna win the league with him, but I don't think it's straight away. I don't think so. Because Allegri is an old head when it comes to Italian football. You need young breed that can actually involve football. Italian football needs to involve a lot. It needs to involve. Stop buying grandpas and grandmas. Start buying young players to grow the team together. You guys have the money. You are being owned by an American owner. You have the money. So start spending money as a big club or you remain medical. It doesn't make any sense. So that your take on Mike.
Good everyone. I was the transfer news was when I first saw it, I was like excited, like okay, at least we're getting a experienced somebody at the goal post, that can give us that kind of feeling. But when we see the dragons between the two clubs, I was like, nah. I was like, both clubs, I don't know, maybe both clubs they don't want to use their senses, or I don't just understand. In part of Chelsea, I know what Chelsea was trying to avoid, you know, and in part of AC Milan, I don't know what they're going for because this guy is literally a year down his contract, 29 years old. Even though we know goalkeepers can reach up to like 40 as still able to perform, abi could still reach like up to 39 and still able to give you that form. But
Mm-hmm.
a guy year down his contract, and and the club is supposed going to is offering you some kind of money, bro. You just have to let go. We can still sign this guy on a free transfer. That's the
Mm-hmm.
like saddest truth.
Yeah.
Like maybe January now we sign a pre contract or something. So
Mm-hmm.
that shows you that you still lose at the end. But I didn't really blame our sporting directors in that transfer deal. I was just like, what is wrong with this Italian club and them, you know, don't want to just like give in demands. They like acting bossy in terms of transfer, dealing transfer with them. We can see if you want to deal with any Italian team, they would like to act bossy. And I don't it's not doing business with them is not sweet. I don't just know
Mm-hmm.
particularly, but I have no regrets that we didn't. I have regret though that we didn't sign Mike, but I'm confident that maybe we might get him January. But nevertheless, but one
I
thing
have a
I
feeling that I have a feeling because my feeling is if Petrovic is gone on a permanent now, which I believe they will because Galatasaray wants him with an option. I think just a
yeah
month
I
of
saw the
vacation.
links
If they
of
can strike a deal with
Galatasaray.
that, if that happens, then I think Sanchez will go. Why I said they will go is because West Ham United wants him and we want to buy Kudus. We're going to talk about him. Mohamed Kudus wants to leave. And I believe Potter is pushing for Sanchez. And if we can have a conversation with Kudus and West Ham and say, okay, we want Kudus, we want Sanchez. 60 plus Sanchez, let's get it done. Or 50 plus Sanchez. They're going to find a way to start a deal. I know for fact Graham Potter wants Sanchez. I've said it for him. He wants Sanchez in his club. He wants him at West Ham. He wants him there. So I can see a scenario where we sell Sanchez and go back to Mike Maignan and say, okay, here's the money. AC Milan, here's the money. Give us Mike. I can
No,
see it
our
happening.
our uh, our goalkeeping department. Not that is that if we check the goalkeepers we have now, I would say uh the most experienced is Kepa, definitely, no doubt. Kepa is more
But he's
experienced
leaving,
than
he's leaving to Arsenal. He's leaving to Arsenal.
yeah, he's leaving to Arsenal, unfortunately. But Petrovic, we saw what he did with Salzburg, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't just put all that form all together, and we can't just keeping our beliefs with Penders. It's still is a potential,
Mm-hmm.
still coming up, but and we know the kind of performance, the on and off performance. What is it called? His name Sanchez usually puts on the pitch sometimes. We need
Mm-hmm.
experienced hands. Please, let's just. I don't just know. I don't just know, but I wish this Club World Cup and UCL that we
Mm-hmm.
just got ourselves is an eye opener, and really, I want the management they will begin to see their mistakes because in terms of all these deals we are linking ourselves to. Let's not talk about the goalkeeping department only. Eh? Let's talk about uh, our wings, our strikers,
It's all, the wing is
okay,
all, the wing is horrible. Three wingers.
yeah, it's horrible. Like I'm cool with the midfield too, but you see the wing and the attack is very weak. Look at those players. Look at those players, bro. Like, okay, you put in an Nkuku who I don't think his heart is in this club any longer. Okay, you're just
Mm-hmm.
putting in case of squad depth or something. But I don't know. Uh, some teams, that we get linked. I don't just understand because than you to pay that kind of money for Gittins, why not just go for Osimhen or go for experienced wingers?
They're just too stubborn. That's my problem. It's too
The
stubborn. I
ownership is
understand
just
it.
the ownership is making things hard. I don't know. True, they're making things hard. Like through our nose, Czechia was snatched away from us like by Man
They,
City.
30 million.
35 or what? Come on,
Mm-hmm.
come on. Or will the owners tell me that they can't afford checking wages also? That is bullshit now. That is bullshit. Let's be realistic. I just hope. I know maybe they are reducing, like they don't have any expectations for Maresca in this Club World Cup. So
They
maybe
do,
they
bro.
just
They do because they want to win that competition. They have said it already to the people. They are taking it very serious. And
I
I'm
don't
like,
think I don't
if
no, I
if you are
don't
taking
think
the
they have.
competition serious, you need to buy. You need to just buy quality players. It's very
Yes,
simple.
that is what I want to say. I don't think they have any, like they've gave Maresca any targets for this Club World Cup, because if you have a target and you see what City are doing, three solid players or four solid players and being
Mm-hmm.
bought for the Club World Cup. This is how a club make a statement signing, and like
That's my issue with we have our director of
three
football. See, the ownership, I have no
three of
issue.
the
My problem is hiring those two party director is my problem. That's my problem. They do not know how to
three of
negotiate
these
deals.
players are statement signing, and
Mm-hmm.
whoa, they can give you whatever you want. But come on, come on, never. No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And Kudus linked to Chelsea is a
We'll
decent
talk about
winger.
that. Don't worry, we'll talk about that.
Okay, okay,
I just
okay.
wanted to talk about my. I just have this weird feeling. We'll go back for him again. He wants to leave because he's not going to sign a new contract.
I don't
He
think
wants to
so. I
leave.
don't think so. I was, when West Ham signed in though, I was
Mm-hmm.
surprised. I was telling people like, I don't know why a good club don't go for this guy. This guy actually has that room for improvement in a in a very top club. But I was surprised
Mm-hmm.
at to see him at West Ham though. He's a very good winger. I'll prefer him over Gittins any day, anytime. Lovely.
Yeah, I think both of them are different players. Gitten is more of a natural winger, while Kudus is a number 10. So they are a different player. Kudus can play, yes, he can also play on the wing, but
On
Kudus
the wing.
is more of a number 10 for me. Right? By not Gitten is more of a natural winger. But again, I have a problem with Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund are pissing me off because they're a sterling club. Dortmund put out to the media and tell media give us 42 million pounds. I don't know how you guys do it because Nana will have to explain to me. Is it pounds or euro? I don't know how you guys do it there. Give us 42 million pounds, then we'll give it get. And Chelsea meet up the requirement. And I'm like, you move from 42 to 65. I'm like, how do you move your goalpost from 42 to 65? It doesn't make
I
sense.
think it's very outrageous.
Dortmund, I'm confused.
I don't know, they are trying to
Dortmund, I
make
am literally
they are
confused.
they are trying to make us like make Chelsea. That's why I didn't blame them when and they say no to AC Milan. They didn't want to meet AC Milan because it seems this club are trying to make Chelsea.
Because of
Look
the
at
Club World Cup. Mhm.
look at the Frankfurt this thing also. I just love the
Ekitike.
statement. I just love the statement. This the club came out with. They said they were going to get Gittins since they will be patient to get him. That is not a problem. But how they were just trying to rush things based on the Club World Cup situations. And
Mhm. Yeah.
uh, the transfer window is still open. So for this Club World Cup,
It's gonna be open back on Monday.
my mind is out. I know if we get to a certain level, now we tried very well. Like kudos to Mariska and the team. And again, to the people, I don't know. To me, some players are supposed to be added. They are not added also. So I except from Petrovic. I was blaming. I was like, "What's wrong with Maresca? Did Maresca don't like Petrovic?" Then I saw a statement that Petrovic was the one who asked to the left out. I was like, "What's wrong with this guy? You can make like you can sh- you can just literally something can happen. Sanchez may try to show some bozo performance. You can step up. You stepped up during coach. You stepped up. Like that means you don't believe yourself. I don't understand. Why you not trying to now sideline yourself that if they cannot grant you like first team football, you have to fight for it. You know this team is a very
I don't blame
competitive.
him because he believe is good enough. Then if he believe is good enough, and you remember
No,
there's a World Cup year next year is World Cup, and a player like him should be starting week in and week
he
out.
should calm down. He should calm down. And again, in the defense, I don't know. I'm not seeing Fofana in that list because I know
Yeah,
Fofana will be.
He's injured. They are not risking him. He's injured.
i-
They wanted him
uh,
to
Is he not
mhm.
fit? I think
He's not fit
he's
enough.
supposed to
Yes,
be fit
he's
by
not.
now.
No,
Okay,
he's not
I
fit
think
enough
that would-
to travel. Mhm.
I think that
He's
would
not
be
fit
the
enough.
only miss the player will miss because
Mm-hmm.
I think in all our CBs like the good CBs, let's remove the fact of injury. The boy is good, and the manager not adding Joao Felix and Sterling. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
haven't
good.
gotten like this.
They need to fuck up,
Yes,
man. The wages is too much.
yes,
They need to kind of
buckle up,
sell them out.
buckle up, buckle up. It shows you if player are not serious and you don't have no right to get in the team. Also,
Mm-hmm.
and I was surprised he had Nkuku though. We know
I was
Nkuku has
surprised too, though. Maybe they want to increase his price. Who knows? We'll see.
I was surprised because not that we have seen clubs linked to him. We just seen like one or two clubs, but not a concrete links have been made to him. But I'm surprised to see him at the team in the team news.
I
It's
think
so
Bayern
good.
money should buy him because Bayern have already stole the right sign and they're looking to buy Nico Williams. And I think they will
Yes,
buy
yes.
Okunku too once the confirmed stand is once everything is done with sign. I think they will buy Okunku more at number 10 because of the way complaint plays. I just have that buy,
But
but the problem is how much are they going to because Benfica wants to buy Felix 35 million. Chelsea will sell Okunku maybe 70, 75 or 60. That's how much they
are
want to
you
sell
sure?
Okunku. Will
Are
Bayern
you
money be
sure?
able to pay that? I don't know. Yeah, that's how much they're telling the people. We're going to sell it. Chelsea is not selling Nkunku for 35. When you bought a player for 60 million, it's not possible. That's a loss on them. That's why they want him to play this competition so he can increase his value a little bit more. And I also want the same thing for some players that want to go to, like Vega who wants to play. Let him play, increase his value, maybe for to like 20 or 30 million.
Yes.
Increase his
You could
value.
see, I didn't even call Vega. I was surprised not to see him on the list. I was like, no, I don't think Maresca like I don't know. Maresca didn't like enjoying the guy football. I was like, why this guy is not on the list? He's a very solid, squad team player.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at our CBs,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
a
see how it
nice,
goes. NK,
yeah.
Mike Maignan. Go ahead, brother. I know you've seen the report, you've seen the outrage yesterday. I know. Give me your take, man.
Abdullahi, firstly, big up the panel, Dari. Abdullahi, big yourselves up,
Mm-hmm.
big yourselves up,
Well done, bro.
big
Big up.
yourselves up,
Mm-hmm.
big up all the viewers. Like and subscribe, share the link. Um, with regards to Mike, I've told you, Abdullahi, I'm not really fast. I told you, I'm cool with Sanchez, so I don't mind.
They will sell him. You know that they will sell him. You know.
No, I don't know that. I don't know that at all.
I have a
I don't.
feeling they will sell. They will. I have a feeling they will.
Nah, Abdullahi, I don't. Anything could happen in the transfer window. Anything could
Especially with
happen. But
Clearly. I don't trust Clearly. With Clearly,
yeah,
they will sell.
I don't know, but I'm not concerned about the goalkeeping position. I told you this before. I think
Mm-hmm.
defensively, whatever happens, I'm okay. My issue is in the attack, really. Um,
Yeah.
but I wanted
That
to
that's
get
it's stink, man.
yeah, the attack doesn't. We need more reinforcement. But I wanted to get something off my chest first because you guys were talking. Guys, I'd
Mm-hmm.
lie. Dari,
Mm-hmm.
come on. You know Maresca isn't picking this squad, bro.
I know. I know. I
You
know.
know,
I
it's
know.
the sporting directors. Maresca doesn't have any say whatsoever. I know he doesn't have any say whatsoever in the names that are coming on this tour. It's the directors. that picked the squad. So and this Petrovic stuff, I'm not even gonna. I'm not trusting anything that's coming out with this Petrovic stuff about how he didn't want to. Nah, bro. I'd lie. Nah, man. I'm not trusting anything. So at this point in time, I'd lie. When a player leaves, that's when I'll know for sure something's happened. But until then, you can't trust what's going on because this, people were saying in the chat, too many contradictory statements are going on right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Way too many contradictory statements. It's Chelsea. There's news every single day. Do you know what I mean? So with regards to Petrovic, I mean, I'd want him to have the opportunity, but it looks like he's not getting it. But again, I'm not fussed. I'm not concerned. What I will say is, for a goalkeeper to get player of the season means you had a good season. He was Strasbourg's player
Yeah.
of the season, so he had a good season.
And he has the best saving rate after Donnarumma in the con. Donnarumma was first, Petrovic was second.
So you know, it would only be right if he got the opportunity. But I don't know what happened. I'm not in a big. I don't think it's a big deal, but you know how Chelsea fans are. With regards to Christopher and Kunku, that's the sporting directors. I think it's I think he's added in so that he could get some football under his belt for us to then go and sell him. Because I'm like he hasn't played in this team for 2 months.
I know.
When was the last time Nkunku played for Chelsea?
And
It's been
I,
long,
I
and
was
I
telling
don't even take Maresca trusting.
No,
and I was
it's the
telling
sporting directors. It's the sporting
I
directors.
was telling I was telling someone this evening. I was like, this Onkuku will not play a single match in this Club World Cup. We shall say, like, I don't think he will play a single match
No, I
unless.
think Dari. I think he will because
No, I don't
the
think so.
the
We'll
only
see.
reason why I think he will is because he hasn't played a lot. Do you remember when Chelsea forced Marino forced Tuchel to play Kepa? No, do you remember? Like, guys, this is common. Like, he'll get here nigga damn minutes, but I feel like he'll get because Dari. When was the last time you remember seeing Nkunku play for Chelsea?
It's been long. Like,
Like teams like if you're
no,
trying to sell someone, I'd like you need to show it off. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
You need to actually give this guy a bit of run. I don't think he's gonna play meaningful minutes, Dari. Don't get it twisted. Quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. I don't think we're gonna see this guy. But against LAFC, I think that was the team or Flamengo or
Yeah, LAFC, Flamengo, and then this club in Mexico. Then after that, if you go to the groups, if you finish first, this is how the scenario. If you finish first, we'll play Benfica in the round of 16. If you beat Benfica, we'll play PSG in the quarterfinal. If you beat PSG, we'll play Madrid or Man City in the semis.
So yeah, I again not a big deal. He's probably leaving this window. Let's be real. Sterling, we can't be surprised, guys. We can't be surprised.
I know, I
He's
know.
not going to be there. Felix is similar again. He's on his way out. That's a shocking transfer. That's a shocking transfer that requires an explanation.
But that George
Um,
Mendes, that George Mendes. You can't,
yeah, no, it's shocking. It's shocking. We waste. That's literally a waste of money.
that
That's
that shows
that.
you the incompetence of our sporting director. Why do you buy him in the first place?
You see, the for someone, Dari, for someone, sorry, Dari, for someone
that's me.
to yeah, no worries, Dari, for someone to you know say the only reason why we got Felix was because we had to get rid of Gallagher
La, la, la.
for PSR for pure profit. Come
Oh,
on, come on, come on. He's not. He's yeah. Gosh, it's bad. It's bad. I feel sorry for Felix. I don't think he's good. Like let me be upfront with you. I don't think he's cut out to be a Chelsea player, but I still feel bad for him because we're wasting his time. Do you get it? So Felix is unfortunate. But I'm interested to see what Mamadou Sarr has for me. I'm interested to see what Andre Santos has for me. You know, um, and I want to see how this team plays. It's next
Yeah,
week.
but to me, I'll not be in the age to judge them, with the club
Yeah,
cup football. No, I'll wait to see them proper in the when the season starts.
yeah.
For this club cup, I'm not going to judge any of the new signings. No, with this. If it's click, if the lab gets me 2 goals, yeah, I'll like, okay, good, happy. But I'll be waiting properly for the season to start for
For
any
sure.
new sign, for me to judge any new signing. So that's it.
I think Chelsea fans also need to take a touch. We're in June. We're not completing all our transfer business before the Club World Cup. It was never gonna happen. So it's a long window. I would like to see some sales coming in soon, like players getting sold. Um, but yeah, just patience, patience, patience. Uh, Gittins clubs are trying to fleece my club, man.
Yeah, they're trying to make, I don't know, they're going to make Chelsea because how will you ask that kind of amount? Bro, it's outrageous. Transfer business is getting shitty these days. It's getting shitty.
Yeah, they are trying to fleece us. So I respect the sporting directors for standing their ground, but
But NK, are you surprised of Dortmund? You're not surprised. They are selling club now. So are you
no,
surprised?
all
No.
these clubs are trying to fleece us. I'd like they're trying to extort us.
But again,
So
the director of football, the DOF
mm,
in Chelsea is horrible, man. They're very incompetent. Very, very incompetent. Very, I
so
don't
you
even
know,
I understand what Cleric wants to do, but you cannot have a true sporting director who cannot negotiate a team. Doesn't make sense. I said it again. Theo Hernandez is leaving AC Milan to go to Atletico Madrid for 19 million. He's 27. He only has 1 year on his contract. Mike is 29, and our director cannot negotiate a deal to even come to a compromise of like 18 to 19. That's it. If you give AC Milan 18 to 19, AC Milan will tell you no. They won't tell you no. But you are standing on 12 million because they believe you are losing 12 only 1 year. They need someone like a CEO that can enter their brain and tell them this is
yeah,
a
but
quality.
So I'd like you want Chelsea to overpay.
You say what?
You want Chelsea to overpay.
I'm not saying we should, but I'm saying at least come to somewhere in. If the Milan want 25 or 30, we're not going to pay that. I know that for fact. We're not paying that. But at least you should be able to extend your bid from 12 to like 15, 16. That's not bad. That's not bad for me. I will pick Mike ahead of Sanchez, Petrovic, whoever goalkeeper we have. Because I can trust him. People are not rating him as highly as possible. I rate him very highly. Very, very highly. People are underrating what Maignan can do. That guy is a quality goalkeeper. Is a quality. And to say quality goalkeeper in market we have right now is rare. PSG have Donnarumma. Liverpool have Alisson. If you imagine bringing Mike to a Premier League, that's a quality goalkeeper. You know what he's going to give the difference? Experience, which the team doesn't have. The team doesn't have it. Yeah, people might not rate Mike as I, but that is a quality goalkeeper I'm willing to risk it for. Is that good of a goalkeeper? Very, very good of a goalkeeper. It's very good. You need to have that experience in your back when you know, even if I make a mistake as a defender, I have someone that can back me up. So it's not bad of negotiating like a deal of 17, 18 with Milan. It's not bad. We're not overpaying for Mike, he's 29. Oh, for a goalkeeper, they can keep on to 35 or 4, they can keep on 35. Manuel is 37. It's still keeping. Buffon is 45, it's still keeping. So like goalkeeper tend to last very long, very longer when they get to their early 30s. So I don't understand this weird scenario with Chelsea ownership board in terms of we can only pay 12 million. We're not going to pay more. Excuse me, you are buying Mike Maignan, not a rookie goalkeeper. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You need to up your bid. So and I also don't blame Chelsea though for paying that amount of money. I'm also not blaming them, but then, again, you gotta have to come to a compromise where you have to come okay. It's similar. Look, the amount we can only pay is 18. We're gonna pay you 12 plus add-ons to close it to like 17, 18. If you cannot get that, we're out of here. We're done. Very simple. Even AC Milan, they say we're very like because what AC Milan wanted to do is They wanted to get as much money as possible for Mike. But they were even surprised the Chelsea walking. I'm like, Chelsea walking away. They were surprised. Because they expected Chelsea to come back. And they believe Chelsea come back, they can strike a deal and just let it go. Because Mike wants to leave. They've said it already. I'm not signing a new contract. I want to get the heck out of here. I want to go. Hernandez is leaving. Rafael is leaving. Reinders is leaving. That's 3 quality players leaving the club. And you expect him to stay. He's not going to stay. He's not going to leave. He will leave. He will leave. Whether people like it or not, he will leave. But I don't blame Chelsea board though. Doing that kind of scenario. I don't blame them. So I can understand that. I don't blame them. But at least you should be able to come to a compromise. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be though. You should be able to come to a compromise. But we'll see. We'll see how the scenario is. Yes, I want to talk about the Club World Cup squad. Let's discuss about the squad. There are some players I like them. Yes, Tao is not only you, it's also scaring me too, because the way we've been run is scaring me also too. Scaring me too. I know the intention of the ownership is to win, but you can win with a better idea, not having a rookie as a director of football. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I don't like the way we've been run. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't at all. It doesn't. I'm a little bit worried the way we run. I'll be back, guys. Apologies, guys. We have more. Now, what can I say more? What can I say? We have more goalkeeper than wingers. This is mess. But again, like what NK said, the squad is being paid by the director, not even the manager, which is even scaring me. Because the manager wants you to use here, you should like at least give him the power to be able to at least choose a squad. It doesn't make any sense. If a manager is picking, if the director are picking players, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like it. But it is the way we've been on. It is the way we've been on. I don't like that. Yeah, it's the way we've been on. Which for me, I don't like the way we've been on. Let the manager decide his players, not the director. So let the manager decide the players, not the director of football. And again, I will say it again. Chelsea needs to be wise, man. Wait, you said Maresca is speaking the team with the directors. He likes Sanchez, he will be the number one goalkeeper next season. But how? I'm in between with that because the same report said, like Fabricio said, Maresca like, but the same report, even Fabricio said that Maresca like Maignan. So who do I believe? Yeah, no, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But how? But you're the same thing that said Maresca like Sanchez. But the same report said Maresca like Maignan that he's been watching a lot of Italian football. Who do I believe? Who? Like I said already to Enrique, I have a feeling Sanchez will get sold. I've said it again. We are looking at Kudus and Grandpata like Kudus. I've said it again. Grandpata like Sanchez. If we want to buy Sanchez to West Ham, which give us leverage in saying, okay, let's do a swap deal. Here is Kudus and here is Sanchez. I have a feeling we'll go for him. I think once we're done with buying getting deals, I think we'll go for Sanchez. We'll go for Kudus for me. We'll go for Kudus for me. We'll go. But it now depends on if we say Sanchez, we might go for Maignan. I don't know. It depends on this similar. If this similar if they drop their bid from 25 million to like 17, 18, maybe Chelsea will be able to say, okay, you drop your bid, we can pay you that amount of money. Let's go for Mike. Let's go for him. I don't know if they're gonna do it because AC Milan are still stubborn of getting 25, which I don't believe Chelsea. Chelsea will not pay that amount of money. I'm sorry. Chelsea will not pay that. Chelsea will not pay that. That amount, Chelsea will not pay that. They won't. They won't. They won't, man. They won't do that, man. They won't. They won't do that. So we'll see. In as much as what you said is right out, but I'm still having a little bit of doubt because I know for fact, I know Sanchez will get sold because of the interest in Kudus. I believe they will. And that depends on how much Chelsea wants to, how much Chelsea is willing to pay for Kudus, and how much West Ham are willing to buy Sanchez at. Because I don't think Porter trusts Areola as a goalkeeper. I believe he will want Sanchez because he's worked the Sanchez before in Brighton. He knows the player very, very well. And he'll be like, I know him very, very well. I can trust him. So going forward, I can trust him. If Sanchez is my goalkeeper for number one, I have no problem. And that team wants to be built with Potter's image. So if you want to, because every manager that will go to a new club, they want someone they've worked with before. Chelsea, Jules B. Hall. Arteta is worked with Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko. He brought him in. Pep, some players is brought in. So, like, some of them, you can also see some managers who love to bring the player they've worked with. So, as much as I believe what you said now, I still believe Sanchez will go. I believe he will go. I believe so. I believe he will go. I believe so. Because I believe, I'll say it again, you cannot have an interest in Kudus without the other club having an interest in a player. As long as Potter is the manager of West Ham United, Sanchez, there is a possibility he's getting sold. It's a possibility he will get sold. It will. People might not believe this, but when it happens, we will be there. No. If you remember, both remember, Potter started. It was De Zerbi that made him third choice. It wasn't Potter. Go back and look. It was Roberto De Zerbi that made him third choice. Graham Potter started Sanchez in all his tenure when he was in Brighton. Go back and check. When De Zerbi came in, De Zerbi doesn't like Sanchez attitude. Then he relegated him to third choice. He relegated him there. Potter started him. Go and check. Majority of Graham Potter's tenure in Brighton, Sanchez was his number one. He was there. Caicedo was there. Onwepo was there. McAllister was there. Robert Sanchez was the goalkeeper there. Go back and check. It was when Deserbi came in. Deserbi was like, what the fuck? No, get out of here. It was Deserbi that relegated him to tortures. It wasn't Sanchez. It wasn't Potter, sorry. So David, do you think Sanchez will go? Because I have a feeling away. Go ahead. Do you think he'll leave? Or you think he won't? Ah, David T, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, yeah, big up. Good. You can join the show, bro. You can join the show, bro. Big up. David T is the Manchester United fans. Big up to you, boy. Mbuemo and Matthias Cunha. Big up. Very good signing. Very, very good. So, David, you think Sanchez will leave? Because I believe he will leave, but we'll see. Do you think he will leave? To go and join Potter at West Ham. Are you there? I think it's having a mic problem. Big up, David T. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Big up, what up? I think for me, he leave though. I think he leave. We'll see. We'll see. But I think he leave. After West Ham, I think he will leave. And I don't think that Maignan deal is. I don't think that deal is officially over though. David T. Sanchez needs to leave. He punished both rivals and Chelsea fans. You know, bro. I want him to go, but our director of football doesn't want him to leave. I don't know. It's a complicated situation with Sanchez. That's why I said, David. Once we start buying Gitten, which I'm like, we'll see. Once we sign him and we'll go back for Kudus, I have a feeling Potter will push for Sanchez. I just have that way feeling. He will push for Sanchez. And if Sanchez, this is it now. If a goalkeeper believes he's not number one, and there's no assurance in his future, he will leave. He will leave. He will. I have that feeling he will leave. We have to wait and see who Maresca trusts in this club World Cup phase. If Maresca is prioritizing Pendas ahead of Sanchez or Jorgensen ahead of Sanchez, I think Sanchez will leave. I think he will leave. I think he will leave. It depends on who Maresca is prioritizing. Does he prioritize Jorgensen because Jorgensen keep all the Conference League match, maybe one or two, he misses one or two, but all the Conference League match, Jorgensen has been there, and he was the best goalkeeper in Conference League. He was voted the best goalkeeper there. So, does he do a continuation by putting Jorgensen as first, or does he look at Pendas, who we spend a lot of money at? He's 19. Pendas is 19. I know he's very good, but he's 19, and he may need to be worried because he's young. But when you are good, you are good. That's for me. When you are good enough, you are old enough. So that's my own logic. If you are good enough, you are old enough. If Pendas can prove that he's good enough to be number one, there's no problem. I have no problem with that. If Maresca and the coach believe, forget about the age, this guy is good enough, he's ready, now play him. That's why he's in the squad, to be able for the manager to be able to assess him and say, okay, let me look at this goalkeeper. How good he is he good enough? Playing from the back, shot stopping, and everything. From what I've watched in him, he's a solid goalkeeper. But I have to wait and see to be able to see him live, to be able to judge. Oh, you mean Gitten is what is Ebola? But if you have a goalkeeper who keeps scoping the ball into his own net, then it means nothing. You guys still have time in the window to change things. Yes, David T. I agree, David T. But my problem with that is I'm not working with Sanchez in Santiago Bernabeu. I'm sorry. If I have to travel to Parc des Princes with Sanchez, I'm in trouble. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I don't want. So I have that PTSD with him. I have that PTSD with him. That's my fear with what's called with Sanchez. With Gitten, I have to see Dortmund that they are very weird. They told us for the 5 million pounds, we pay the exact money they want. They keep shifting the goalposts. Will give us 50, give us. I'm like, why you think we should give you 50, 55? It doesn't make any sense. I believe we will sign him, though. I believe we will sign him. But because We play on Monday. Why Dortmund play, I believe, on Tuesday. So I believe this weekend towards Monday, which because the transfer will open back on Monday. I have a feeling by Sunday night towards early Mondays, we're gonna have a transfer by the gate. I think that will get done on Monday. And if that can be done on Monday, I think it will join Chelsea. Then if that is being done, I think it will be able to play in the round of 16 or the quarterfinal. Because Chelsea wants it for the round of 16 quarterfinal. We have to wait and see if Dortmund stands on that. If Dortmund stands on that, I think he will leave. Then I have the feeling he will possibly be able to join the squad in the round of 16 or the quarterfinal. That's me. Because I know I think he's a good player. Is he good enough? We have to wait and see. We have to really wait and see. But taking the 3 wingers we have in the club to the Club World Cup is very scary to me. It's very, very scary. Like, very scary because none of them are able to like beat the position. It's very scary for me, man. It's very scary. It's very, very scary for me. But again, we have to wait and see, though. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see, though. We'll see. We'll see. For me, for the Club World Cup squad, I'm happy with some players being taken to. I'm also a little bit not happy with some players because I believe players like Kendrick should be given some chances to be able to like showcase his talent. If you are young enough, you are old enough to play for a club. I don't care. Donnarumma started keeping for AC Milan at the age of 16 years of age. Donnarumma, who I rate now, started goalkeeping at the age of 16. If Pendas is good enough to warrant a starting shed ahead of Sanchez and Perovic, ahead of Sanchez and Jorgensen, no problem. It's old enough to start. There's no problem. There's no problem. There's a reason chance of taking him to the Club World Cup to be able to assess it. We will see. We will see. So, MK, your take on the Club World Cup squad. Are you happy with the squad or you need more?
I
know you've seen the squad, or you want me to bring it out?
Yeah, bring it up for the viewers.
Let me bring the squad out. But are you happy? Because I think according to the Sporting and the CEO of Dortmund spoke today, said Bayern is close to joining Chelsea, that they are already having a conversation. So I think by Monday, because we play on Monday, Dortmund play on Tuesday. So I have a feeling by Sunday night towards Monday, the deal will get done.
I mean,
I think it will get done.
I'm looking at it, I'm being real. I didn't expect the squad to change much. It's obviously not going to change drastically from the end of the season to the Club World Cup. Let's be real. So
yeah,
I'll just be concerned if this is the squad at the start of the season.
Me too. I don't think it's gonna be the squad, but I don't think so.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
I'm
not concerned yet. Like I'm not concerned yet. It's the Club World Cup. Obviously, I want to win it, but you're just not going to get that amount of business done between the end of the season and now. It just is what it is. So I could only be concerned. Again, my only real issue is, to be honest, I don't have much of an issue. Petrovic should have got opportunity. I don't know what the situation is there, but I'm content with Rob. If Mike Pendis is what everyone says he is, he'll have a chance to impress. I'm interested to see what Andre Santos, Mamadou Sarr is, like I said before. Yeah, I mean, there's no backup left back.
But I still think we need the left winger, though. I'm still worried about our left.
We need a left winger for the start of the season.
We need a natural left winger.
Yeah,
for you to let Sancho go, by someone else that can actually play like.
We need a left winger, but the season starts in August. So let's just some decorum. Listen, in the ideal world, I'd hope Bino Gittins is. I hope there's 2 left wingers, but I don't know if Chelsea are going to move like that. In the ideal world,
no,
I'd hope it's 2 left wingers. So,
according to the report, though, I think we're going to buy Bino Gitten. I also think we are looking at Kudus also too. I'm looking at Kudus. I don't want to buy because of.
I don't want Kudus anywhere near
Kenda.
this club.
It's called that Sporting Lisbon season. They don't want to overcrowd. They don't want to overcrowd the left wing too much.
I
You know,
don't want.
Estaval is coming in the summer. Yeah, when the Premier League season starts, Estaval is coming here. So we have enough right winger for me. That's why I was telling you, I think Noni will get sold. I think he gets sold
I don't.
for
I
me.
don't want
I think he will
Kudus.
get sold.
I don't want Kudus anywhere near this team. To be honest with you, I
Why?
don't. I don't think that's what the doctors ordered. I don't think
You
that's what we need.
have to relax on this Kudus stuff, man. You have to respect Kudus, man.
I respect Kudus for West Ham.
He's a baller.
I respect Kudus for
So
West
you
Ham.
think he's a Western? He's only a Western player. That's it. So you think Kudus is just a Western player? That's it. Is that it? Oh, Nana left. Dang. Yeah. Both. That's what I was telling Nana. We're gonna buy just by Gitten. I think Kwenda is coming next season, so they don't want to overcrowd the winger too much. That's what I was saying to NK.
Yeah.
They don't want to do too much of overcrowding. It doesn't make sense.
Kudus.
It
Nah.
doesn't make sense.
I respect Kudus for West Ham.
So this is the squad for the Club World Cup. So can you guys say the squad?
No.
Hold on, sharing it now. That is the squad. Is it clear enough? Yeah, that is the squad for the Club World Cup. So I still think we need one more winger, and I think buying Kudus also is good because it can deputize for Kopama sometimes. If Kopama is a little bit exhausted in the game, you can take him out, bring on Kudus to be a difference maker sometimes, and you can also play the both of them. You can shift Kudus to the right wing and play Palmer there. You can also there's a different way you can play them now. Yes, I think both. I think he will get sold. I think so. I think what Chelsea want to do is get the incomings in right now. Then towards July, August, outgoings will leave. Vega, Felix, Okonku, Chilwell, Chaluba, a lot of outgoings will leave. But I think what they want to do is get the squad ready for the Club World Cup, the beginning of the Premier League season. Get the squad ready, and I think if that is ready, I think they want to get the incomings in first, then look at the outgoings when the time comes in. For me, though, Larry, are you there? Looking at the squad now, are you impressed with the squad, or
Yeah.
you want more?
The attack for me is not it. So due to
That
the
attack is a bit weird, man.
is
But we can get by for the group stage. Now I'm worried when it comes to the round with the knockout.
the group stage we can prove something out of the group stage, but getting to the knockout round and meeting the big guns, bro, it will be harder for us. It will be harder. But the defense a bit okay with it. No complaints. You said I was just shocked Vega was not in that list. Yeah, he at least even though we are trying to find sell him, at least put him on the show, give him that spotlight. It will get us more millions, more more money off him. Also, and also my midfield ever so big, ever so moderate. You know, I think I'm excited to see how uh, Esugo and Santos how
Yeah,
they will set in.
and also
But
Sir, Mohamed Sir.
honestly, I don't want to use this Club World Cup as an avenue to judge the new signings. I'll just wait till the season came. But obviously, I would love to see what they have to offer, and also our new frontman, our new number 9, Dilap.
The lab.
You know,
Yes, I think yes, I agree.
people were clamoring, shouting here and there. Why will you take the number 9 jersey? Why stuff? I was like, the boy believed in himself. He knew all about this before taking that jersey. Not that the jersey was forced on him, or
Mm-hmm.
kudos to him. for picking up that number.
But
That
that is
shows you
bold.
that,
That is very
yeah,
bold. So
that shows you that the confidence, like I'm here to do something. And I know, I kind of love the boy physique. You know, he's very fearsome, giving that Diego Costa vibes. Then, so
yeah,
uh, I'm not saying he's good as Diego Costa, but you know how his structure is just here to
I
play
know.
football. Yeah, football. Very nice team. Just that the attack is a bit scanty, and hopefully we get something done. Even though if we reach the quarterfinals, it's a good start. It's a good one for the
If
team.
everything goes well for us, we play. If we finish first, we will play PSG in the quarterfinal.
Uh, wow, that
Yeah.
would be very,
If we
very,
finish
very.
second, if we finish second, we'll play Atletico Madrid.
And I'm not scared of Atletico, honestly. I don't know within me. I'm not scared of PSG, and I think
I
only
think we'll
PSG
be.
also.
It's gonna be a big PSG and Chelsea is gonna be a very big matchup because of the way PSG play. So
Do you think it will be a big match? I don't think for PSG to be a big match, but for us, you know, coming from the team of stars, you see what these guys have
mhm.
given it in
I
Champions League.
like PSG midfield, but I think our midfield, I think it will overcrowd them too much because of the way we play.
What do you say?
I think what I'm saying is, I know PSG midfield are good, Vitinha,
Mm.
Joan Neves, and Fabian Ruiz, but I think our midfield is good enough to match them though.
Do you know when most of these players also are on big stages, their performance also improve.
Mhm.
Imagine Castillo, facing PSG and Enzo also facing PSG.
Mhm.
That confidence in them begins to rise also. Oh, that's it. I'm trusting my midfield also against them. I think we are a bit physical in the midfield.
Yeah.
Our midfield is now a bit more physical also. So, kudos to the sporting directors. Even though, you know, I don't want to, I can't rate that signing now since this transfer window is not yet.
Until
And
September the first. You do it on September the
yeah,
first. That's when the season finish. When there's a transfer finish.
that is when I'll rate the transfer window. But they should pull up. And with the news surrounding Osime, we don't know since he's not going to. I
The problem
you know,
is I don't like I hate talking about Victor because it's
no,
very annoying.
no, it is very surprising. I thought he was going to Al Hilal. I was like, wow. So this boy really wants to play in Europe, but why are clubs now avoiding him? The both
That's the
Victors.
question everybody is asking. Why is everybody avoiding Victor Osimhen? Why?
The thing is that Gyökeres is the worst. I've not ever seen any news of any club being linked to him. At least,
I'm not a big fan of
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres. To be sincere with you, I'm not a big fan of him. I am not a big fan. I like him, but I'm not a big fan of. If you look at Chelsea's culture, we are used to traditional goal scorer, traditional number 9.
Number 9.
I don't feel Gyökeres is that guy. Though. If you look at the way our culture has been, as a bank coming back on the because we had Chechenko flop, Crespo wasn't good enough, Kesman was there, like there was Andrea Mutu, like we brought in Drogba. You look at Drogba and Neokaku. Drogba was the only one that after Ateban, I think Drogba was the only one that kind of put that pedestal high. And after he went in there, he came back again. We had Costa. Costa didn't say that long, but you can see. I like that career, but I'm not 100% fully convinced. Though. That's it.
So I don't know. So with Victor, I don't know. It might, you know, there have been links with him.
Both
So
it's possible though. It's possible.
Nusa,
Yes.
Nusa, Wigan,
A place for Club Brugge.
Club Brugge.
No,
Oh,
Norwegian player is from Norwegian, yeah. No sir, yes.
so and you know, let's just see what they have in store for us. And going
Yeah,
to the Premier
because
League.
forget him. The match start on Monday. The Club World Cup start
Yeah.
on Monday. Chelsea play on Monday. The
So
official Club World Cup start on Saturday because Inter Miami play on Saturday.
Yeah,
But
Inter Miami.
Chelsea, Bayern Munich play on Sunday. While Chelsea play on Monday.
So I'm going to Premier League. You see, teams now are getting ready. Liverpool just complete a
Lauren Bet.
transfer. But to me, that transfer is too much, bro. Too much for that kind of a player.
Bundesliga club. What do you expect?
Wow, come on, that's much. 150. Come on,
What do you
come on.
expect? But what do you expect? It's Bundesliga. What do you expect? Do I expect it to go less? No, because I know it's Bundesliga. That's why Man City walk away. Man City walk away because they believe it doesn't worth it.
Wow,
Yeah,
that money.
Man
If you
City
want to
believe it
sign
doesn't
it,
worth it.
if you want to sign a
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
way too
player,
much.
to
150
me,
is way too
to
much.
me,
I think that
to
a lot of
me,
pressure on him. A
it's
lot
not.
of pressure.
To me, it's not a big statement signing. It's just, I don't just know. It's not a
But I
big
rate him
statement
though.
signing.
I rate him. I rate him. I rate him on a bet. I rate him.
It's good.
It's
It's
good. It's a
good,
talent.
but
It's a
it's not
talent.
a big statement signing. It's just that no. And again, do you know the funniest thing? No clubs are for dragging this guy with you. It's not like Casado that Liverpool is dragging with Chelsea stuff like that.
Arsenal
Nobody's
wanted
dragging this
him.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's dragging this guy with you that much. Arsenal is not a serious contender in going for players. You know, if Arsenal is going for a particular player and your club is going, just you are the only one going for that player because they're never serious with negotiations. Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look at Zubimendi? Well, I was thinking this guy closed on the deal with them, but you
Yeah,
guys
he's going
waiting
to
for him.
Arsenal. No, he's going to Arsenal. The event is going to Arsenal.
It's just because
He's
I
going to
don't
Arsenal.
know. Real Madrid don't really. I don't know, but the deal might collapse if Real Madrid really wants to, go for him. Though. But, so that's it. Waiting on. But for the Club World Cup, if I reach the quarterfinal, at least it's something. Something, And also, uh, uh, I don't really know for where some of our players will end, like that of um, what's his calling name, Chilwell. I'm feeling for the guy. You know, done something great for the club, but well, we can't just treat him. Yeah, we have to win it. And if you have to win it, your club will have, made some serious with the transfer, at least strengthen the squad. If something unfortunately happens to Cucurella, no backup, no backup, bro. You have to, you tell me you have to be playing James at left back or you playing Gusto as left back. Nah, that is not it, bro. That is not it. That is why I was furious when Vega was not included. No backup for Cucurella. No backup. What the hell? If something unfortunately happen now, we now have to be we going back to the drawing boards to try to put something that will work onto. Come on, come on. That's not it. So that's it. Abdullah, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, okay, okay. So that is it.
But the problem with releasing Chilwell from his contract is when does the contract even expire? I need to check his contract. Where does it expire?
Clearly
When?
decided to give this guy a new deal.
Who?
Um, clearly that season where Frank Lampard was the interim, the Potter season.
Yes, I remember it. I'm like, why do
They
you?
gave
But
him
okay,
a extension.
it was the club, it was the assistant club captain then, so I can understand why they did it.
I
No,
can't. He was trash then.
it was the captain there. Got it. Was it really? No, was it, I think it was
He
the
was
captain there.
trash
Was it
then,
the captain or
though.
the
I'd
assistant?
lie. And you know what? Yeah, I wish. See, I left the group chat. I remember as soon as I saw that, I said, "This is a huge problem." You know,
Yeah, it doesn't stay fit, and you are giving him the captain number. It's a bit weird. It's like
it's
James,
a huge
who I didn't
problem. You
even
know,
approve as a captain.
like it's a huge problem. Sure, Sterling, all these guys ain't worried about Chelsea.
You know,
Chelsea,
like sorry, like what that Dege was saying. I would love to judge this ownership when the transfer window finish. Felix on high wages, Okuku high wages, Chiwell high wages. If those players can be selling 4 players on high wage, if they can be shipped out, I think that gives us more rooms to buy high caliber player. For me, though, we have to wait and see if they can
you
try
know
to
the
ship
you
those players
know.
out.
I would like, my biggest concern. Sorry to the viewers that are
Mm-hmm,
watching.
mm-hmm.
I don't know what people think we're gonna do with Sterling because
That's it.
I'm like, yeah. Look,
Let me check
let's
his
take.
contract. Let me check his contract situation.
Don't check his contract. Don't check his contract because are you at work or are you at home?
I'm at home. I'm at home.
Your wife's at home, right?
Yeah, I'm at home. Yes.
Okay, because if
Sterling
you get a heart attack, we need someone to make sure you're safe. If you look at his contract,
contract.
brother,
Yeah, involved mix up loan. Let me see when it expires. 20 was 2027.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
So
I'm
you are
like,
telling me Sterling has 2 more years on his contract. Two
he
more
has two.
years.
Yeah, he has
We
two.
are finished. We are done. We are finished.
I'm,
We are finished.
I'm like, I don't know the,
2 more
I don't
years?
know
What?
2 more years. I'm like, I don't know the club that will sign this guy because think about it. I'm like, think about this. I'm like, just think about this. Sancho didn't want to give up his last year on big money.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You see the wages he's on at United. Sancho said
Yes, still
he
almost
probably wanted
300.
to stay. He probably wanted to stay, but he doesn't want to give up that money. Do you see the
Yes.
Sterling's not giving up that money.
He's not.
Chilwell's not going to give up that money. So I don't know what
I think the
club.
only thing that can happen is I think you can do a mutual consent where you terminate his contract and you pay him
we
off
have we
his
have to
money
we
and
have
get
to
him
go
out.
for that. We have to. I don't know what
Maybe
clinic are
we,
on.
we can take the help, terminate
Yeah,
his contract and pay his money, pay the remaining
I'm
2 years of his money and let him
I'm
go.
lying. I don't know. I don't know if clinic are on that sort of timing. But if you're asking me, I
Mm-hmm.
bring Sterling into the office and say, brother, let's sit down and agree, or his agent into the office and say, let's sit down and agree a figure. Let's just agree a sum and we terminate the contract here because boy, boy, 2 more years. I think he's on 300k. Is he on 300 or 200k?
225.
235.
Take it 25 plus wages, everything.
325k.
Yeah, plus everything plus taxes, making 355.
I'm lying.
That's the reason. That's the reason Chelsea are backing up on Osimhen because Chelsea doesn't want to pay Osimhen. Osimhen is actually the same amount of sterling money. Maybe that's the reason Chelsea was like, we don't want to pay that yet. We need to offload some big names first.
Sterling was a pensioner by the time he got here. Now that guy's a corpse. So Sterling,
I can't.
Chilwell, we're gonna have to come to an agreement.
Sterling, Chilwell, Lukaku, Felix, and on big wages, they need to F off, man. They need to just
Yeah,
F off.
yeah. There's going to be a lot of players that are probably leaving. So Chelsea, I'll say, I think probably again, I'm just being my footballing accounting nerd here. Probably we're gonna wait until after July, so it's a new PSR
Yes,
window, and then
yes.
half these guys are gonna be. I'm saying that first July month, these guys are gonna get
But okay,
like.
my problem is why did they include Nkunku in the club World Cup when we know he's already about to leave? Why?
I,
To
I
waste his
just think
to
it's
waste
I just think it's to I just think it's to show people, all right, this guy can still play. This guy can still contribute.
And to increase his transfer
This is
situation,
what I'm
right?
saying. I've lied. So because as it currently stands, I don't know if Bayern are spending money like that. I don't know. I hope
Yeah,
they do.
Bayern. The problem is Bayern is about to sign the Williams. They have already told they were signing to Galatasaray. It's already gone there. So they're about to sign the Williams, and they need the number 10 for backup for German Musiala because of the long time. They're gonna play a lot of matches. Then the club World Cup, they will play Champions League. They will play a lot of matches. A player like Kukuku can come in and also sometimes play and also sometimes be a backup to Musiala. Sometimes
Okay,
it depends.
Abdullahi.
Will complete switch his formation? I don't know.
Abdullahi. Okay, Abdullahi. You're Win Stewart, right? How much are you selling on Kunku for?
Okay. I've seen the reports, and I'm saying it again. I'm not sure if Bayern Munich is about to pay that. You are quoting the whole world. I think Arsenal want him, United want him, but United need to raise money first. And I think Bayern Munich want him. You are quoting to the whole world you want to sell the Coco for 70 million. I don't think Bayern pays 70 for him. I do not think so. I don't think Bayern pays 70 because Bayern already agreed to deal with him in January, but he doesn't want to leave in January. Now, how much will Bayern Munich be able to, because they've so standing to Galatasaray. It's gone already. It's undergoing his medical. It should be done tomorrow. They're about to buy the Williams and they're about to pay him 20 million a year. That's how much they're about to pay him.
I don't know if they're.
That's about how much about to pay him. Are they also going to pay the same to?
Do you see Nico Williams leaving?
Yes, I think he will leave. If Bayern Munich can match up his wages, he will leave. Yeah, he will. Bayern is the big club. He will leave. He will. He will. He will leave. It's Bayern Munich. He will leave. Bayern will pay you that money. He will leave.
Okay, let me ask you another question. I don't know if Dari, if you're still here. Let me ask you another question.
Yeah, I'm here. What you saying, bro?
Victor Gyökeres, what's the problem, guys?
I don't. Okay, this is me talking now. After this, I don't rate him as high as people rate him. I do not. And I'll tell you why. As the Chelsea fans, we have a culture. If you remember, as the bank, even before Mourinho came in, we had so many strikers that didn't work well. As the bank worked well. Look at the bank. Crespo was rubbish. Mutu was rubbish. Tentman was rubbish. Shevchenko was rubbish. Boularout was rubbish. And we had Drogba, we had Anelka, we had Ku. Drogba was the only standard player there. Under when Abramovich came in. Since then, he's been the one scoring. After came in scoring. Then after that, Drogba left, he came back again, we bought Costa. Costa's only stayed one season. Since then, the attacker has been rubbish. Lukaku came in, instead of me being that guy, he became a dickhead. It became a problem. So Chelsea has a culture of traditional goal scorer, traditional striker in number 9. That's why I say, when I look at Gyökeres, it's not a guy for me. That's why I wanted us to push more for Osimhen, because I know you are bringing Victor Osimhen for me. You are guaranteed 25 plus goals. For me, it's guaranteed. I have no doubt in his scoring ability. My fear with Osimhen, I've said it from day one, is PR. That's my problem with him. And if you get Osimhen, I'm gonna log up on you have to be the one taking over social on my Twitter, because I'm gonna cost a lot of people there, because I have them on my followers. When Osimhen comes in, if Maresca doesn't play him, it's gonna be on chopping block. Why? Because it's Osimhen. I don't want that. I do not want that. Because people say Osimhen has attitude. Manager decide to choose. Sometimes manager will say, okay, Osimhen, I want to put on the bench today. I'll play this player, then I'll bring in the second half. If they play like someone like Bochila Balaba, Koja and Co, they want to cut off Maresca dead. Why? Because it's not playing Osimhen. I'm like, are you the manager? Let them decide. I have seen Pep Guardiola bet Haaland for somebody else. And you can't think social media people say, why is Haaland there? It's not. Pep will tell me, I'm the one making the decision. I believe something happened to Haaland. That's why I'm playing. Case closed. Move on. But Maresca head will be put on chopping block if he did not play Victor Osimhen because of his PR people. I don't want it. We've had enough of chaos in Chelsea. I don't want another cars. I will cause a lot of people. Elon Musk might get me banned on social media. I don't want to get to that stage. I'm a big fan of Osimhen, but the PR is getting on my nerves. They are really getting on they are getting me annoyed already. Already. That's why I'm like, as much as I want Osimhen, is PR people. Oh my goodness. No. You remember when Mikel came to Chelsea and Drogba? We didn't see enough PR like this. This Osimhen PR is too much. It's way too much. I know they are trying to endorse him, but it's way too much. Way too much. It's way too much for me. It's a fantastic goal scorer. I don't know that Osimhen. For me, he's a world-class goal scorer. I know his ability. But you see his PR. I can't take that. It's way too much. It's way too much. Way too much.
Yeah, I saw that video his friend posted on the Chai. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
It's way too much. It's way too
Come
much.
on, awesome, man. I want. Either way, I wish him the best. And everyone here at Blue Studio, awesome, man. We wish you the best, Victor. We wish you the best.
Bro.
I listen. Abdullahi viewers, Abdullahi has been campaigning for Osimhen for over 3 years.
For 3 years now, I've been campaigning for Osimhen. Bro, do you know my love for Victor? My love for Victor is big like this. That's how much I rate Osimhen. But if you those PR people, it's PR. Oh my goodness. I have got see, bro. I can show you my. You have my Twitter stuff now. Puchila Balaba blocked me because of Osimhen. Koja blocked me because of Osimhen. I have seen some PR of Osimhen people. Almost 10 of them block me. They block me. I'm not kidding, no. Okay, you can see, I will show you. If I have the time, I will show you. They block me, and I'm like, why? I love Osimhen, but this PR is too much for me. It's getting on my nerves. It's getting me pissed off. It's fucking annoying. It's getting me pissed off, man. I'm a big fan of Osimhen, but it's people. Oh no. I just want this transfer saga with Osimhen to get just over.
Yeah, just
please.
finish it.
Over, please.
Just finish it. Yeah, man.
I want it done.
It's a mess.
Whoever club you want to go to, I wish you the best of luck. It's over. Please. I beg. Enough is enough. Enough. It's getting to that stage where I'm like, enough is enough. It's too much, man. Too much. It's too much, man. Way too much. No. I'm a big fan of Osimhen, but you see these PR people. Because when we signed Mikel, we signed SN. I didn't see this too much of PR. We signed Drogba. There was this no much. Maybe might say social media is not as advanced as that. We saw African players a lot in Chelsea. I have not seen this too much noise that I've seen in those teams. I'm like, this is too much for me to handle, man. No. It's too much. It's way too much. I'm a big fan of Osimhen, but this is too much. That's why I'm happy to get the lab. Please, I beg. I don't want too much noise. I beg. Osimhen, best of luck whenever he wants to go. Best of luck. That's it. That's why I'm looking forward to see what the lab is gonna give us. I want to see what does now. We are gonna go for Gitten now. Do we convert Jackson into natural winger, which I believe the club wants to do?
It's not much of a winger, there, is he?
It's much of an inside forward for me. Because I believe it's technically good playing on the winger than a striker.
You think?
But again, Nana, I have a problem. Jackson goes to AFCON in December. We're gonna be left with one striker in the lab. Now, how do they work it out? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's why you might not like Kudus, but I can see us getting Kudus where there might be a little rotation in December. Remember, the Champions League ends in January, ending of January. So we have to play a lot of matches where there have to be a lot of rotation in the squad. You can't rely on one player only. You have to rotate.
Listen, I'm not. I've gone a bit cold on Kudus. I'm sorry. I think he's a good player, but
I know.
You know, I'm harsh on the Ghanaian players. So
I know.
listen.
But Kudus, for me, I think Kudus in the club where they can trust the talent and let him involve.
Because I'm like, let me tell you something, right? When we watch Kudus, it's nice. He's nice to watch. I'm like, if you don't look up at Chelsea, you see how he dribble with his head down. You see how you're looking down now. If you don't look up and pass that ball,
they will cost you,
bro. Cost, bro.
I know. But his profile is very needed. His profile is very needed.
Yo, he's a powerful runner. It's something we need.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of his running power, my issue is that you say all the time, I'd like decision making.
Wait, I know that for fact with Kudus, but again, is it because of his West Ham? Because I watch him in Ajax. He's a different player in Ajax though than in West Ham. He's a technical player. He's that good of a player.
You see what Blue Eyes said in the previous stream, and I think it's true. You see, if Osimhen comes to Chelsea, do you know the difference just off rip for African playing for Chelsea or African playing for Liverpool or Arsenal?
Yeah,
it's different. It's different.
I know.
If Osimhen came and played for Chelsea, you'd be like 25% better just because of the pride. You see what I mean? So,
and it's a good scorer
on that level. I could sort of the drive, the ambition, the drive, the desire to play will be there. That one there, I don't doubt. But the decision making is erratic. Either way,
yeah, but that can improve on Kudus though, because he's a quality player. I don't doubt Kudus' quality. That boy can actually ball. He's a quality player. My problem with Kudus is very simple. What does he want for himself? What does he want for himself? Do you want to put to a move where you go to a big club and establish yourself as a player? He's 22, 23. He still has a long career in his what's called. He has a long career in his life. He has to go to a club where the club is stable. It can showcase it. That's what I'm saying. I want him at Chelsea because we're gonna be playing so many matches. I'll say it again. Palmer will not play all matches. He will get benched. Whether we like it or not, it will be on the bench some matches. You need a cover where you know, okay, Palmer is bench. This guy is there to be able to come in, play on the level I expect him to play. As goes. Kudus can play on the right, on the left, in the middle. But another player I have is NJs. Is going to. Do you guys qualify for AFCON or no?
No, we did. I would lie.
Do you? Oh yeah. Sorry, you didn't go. It's Worlc. You guys go for Worlc. My bad. Kudus will have enough time. We'll have enough time.
To be fair, I would lie. This AFCON I could enjoy purely as a spectator, man. I'm gonna enjoy just watching.
I am doing AFCON stream now. I don't know, guys. I've done AFCON stream. I have screamed a lot. See, this laptop I'm using, I just bought it. I just bought a laptop, and it's been like, is it 2 a month ago I bought it? I am doing AFCON this year again in December, and it's gonna be Christmas. It's gonna go across Christmas time. Please, Nigeria, I am begging you, please. Don't give me an attack. Don't let me start swearing on screen. I beg. I'm begging. Just do the needful. Win games. I'm going to be doing AFCON stream a lot. So please, for the love of God, win games. All I can ask for is game. Just win games. That's it. Just win games. That's it. But he's a quality player, though. He's a quality player. We are looking at him, though. I don't know if you see the report. Let's start looking at Kudus. We are looking at him. And I think once we get the Gitten deal done, we might look at Kudus and pay him as a replacement. For me, you bring him as a replacement to Palmer. In terms of Palmer, maybe because Palmer be on the bench, you play Kudus. Or in some matches where there's a low block, a lot of teams play low block, like Forest, Palace, Brentford, who again? Everton. Who again I think in my head that play low block? West Ham in some games. So team that play low block, you need a player that can actually carry the ball. Kudus can carry the ball. He can commit fouls. He can commit fouls. So you can also switch the formation and play him on the right wing, where sometimes you put Esteban on the bench. You play Kudus in. Maybe after 75 minutes, you bring up Kudus. You play Esteban in, you switch both of him and Palmer. So you can work that way. And competition help players a lot. They help them go. When there's a better environment, players play better. They play much better. This is Chelsea. You can be an undisputed player, but sometimes you need competition to be able to improve your game and improve more. It's important. It's important. For me, if you bring Kudus, I will be happy because I know he's a quality player. I can guarantee you that it's quality. It's quality. I don't doubt his quality because I know how good of a player he is. It's quality. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. We just have to see how. Now it depends on how much West Ham want, because Graham Potter is pushing for Sanchez. He wants Sanchez. So the Chelsea say, okay, West Ham will give you 50 plus Sanchez. It depends. Or do they negotiate Sanchez bid? Maybe West Ham do this. We're gonna negotiate with Sanchez separately ahead of Kudus. Or do they do a swap deal? I don't know. It depends on what West Ham, because West Ham want to sell it because they have a PSL problem. So they have to sell Kudus as soon as possible. Them and Aston Villa has a PSL problem. They need to sell one. They need to sell Morgan Roger. They need to sell Kudus for them to be able to balance the book because of PSL.
I think. But the fact that West Ham are trying to sell Kudus doesn't sit right with me either. It doesn't sit right with me either, because that's something you'd want to keep. So
if you have a PSL problem, you can't blame them, dude. If you have a PSL problem,
I know Villa do. I'm interested to see how Villa move.
Yeah, Villa has a PSL problem. West Ham has a PSL problem. They need to sell one of their star man, which is Kudus. They're not only Bowman. Bowman is the captain. He's the captain. He's going nowhere. So Kudus is the guy I want to sell. I want to sell Kudus. And it's a sellable asset for them. They can be able to make enough money, put it in the books, and balance the book. Because after June 30th, if they don't sell Kudus by then, they're going to be in serious trouble. Serious trouble. They have to sell Kudus. They have to sell him. It's very important. Darren, are you a fan of Kudus? Because I know NK wants Maignan. I like Maignan too. I like easy quality play. Maignan is very good. It's very, very good. But
Maignan will be so expensive.
Maignan is good. I like him. But he might go to Spurs though, because we're gonna talk about the new sports manager. I like him too. He's the most underrated manager in APL.
Yeah,
Thomas is a damn good manager. That man can coach. I have no doubt. It's not good. Tottenham Hotspur, for the very first time, are behaving as a big club. They are.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to place first.
For them to go and bring Frank in, for me, I have to give them credit. No, I have to give them credit.
I'm concerned. I'd lie. I'm a bit concerned because normally with
I'm a little bit, because Frank is a good manager.
You know what it is? I'd lie. Normally with the Spurs, I know Chelsea are getting 6 points normally. I know we're going to win home.
The manager now is going to be very good. Not even him, other clubs too. Other clubs, not even Chelsea. Other clubs. Because Thomas will coach them.
I would lie. You know what Spurs is like? Spurs against Chelsea, that's 6 points. It should be 6 points every season. With Thomas Frank, I don't know.
Yes.
Because remember Brentford, Chelsea and Brentford. Chai. I would lie.
It's tough.
Chai. We
only beat them once or twice. Is it once or twice? Ever since they get promoted up, we only beat them once or twice. That's it. It's tough because of the way he managed the team. It's not about man management. The way he managed the team. It's the way he managed the team. And again, and you know what? You know the scary part? They play PSG in August in the Super Cup. I can see them beating PSG. I can see them doing it. Okay. I can see them doing it because of the manager. He's a tactical manager. It won't surprise me though, because remember, Thomas Frank's team is very good on set piece. PSG is like they're like this on set piece. They're like this. I'm not sure on them. I don't doubt PSG is a quality player because they have a fantastic quality player. But because of the manager, they might have a hedge too. They might have an hedge.
You see, I'm also worried about Brentford. It's rare. It's the Blue Studio, so I'll keep it short. But Brentford, if Brentford don't get this managerial appointment right, they're in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
They're in trouble. So we'll see.
I know. And also them being in Champions League, Thomas Frank also too will also help too. I can see them buying in Buemo. It's very possible they might buy in Buemo from United.
They might.
United have not agreed with Brentford. Brentford are telling them, you bought Matthias Cunha for 80 million plus, pay the same money from Buemo. United are saying no. They say they walk away if they can't agree a deal. So I can still Tottenham Hotspur coming in and say, Frank might say, okay, Mbemo, we have UCL. Come join me. Let's finish it. Let's finish the story. I'm in Spurs now. So it's tough, man. Do you prefer Kudus or you prefer Maignan? Dari,
Dari?
I think it's muted. Dari, are you there? Do you prefer Kudus or Maignan? Because I know in case one is good, I know you want Maignan. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you are. I know you rate Kudus, but not like the way you rate Maignan, though.
No, I rate Maignan a lot higher, man. Especially for what we need on the wings. Chai.
Okay, Maignan or Rodrigo?
I'll take Maignan.
No, Rodrigo.
I'm not a fan. The only reason why I'm saying that, Abdullah, I saw Rodrigo against Arsenal. I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like what I saw at all. Miles Lewis-Skelly. I know Miles Lewis-Skelly is decent. Don't get it twisted. You shouldn't be.
It was bodied. Miles Lewis-Skelly. It was bodied. I agree.
Abdullah.
It was bodied. I know.
Try. You see what Nuno Mendes? You see Nuno Mendes?
You know what we did for Yaman? Yes, I was even about to talk about it. I know you guys.
Nuno Mendes.
Let's even talk about it now. That Nations League was a match. That was a match.
Great match.
That was a match. And I tweeted it out. Nuno Mendes might be the left best back in the world.
Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm sorry.
Bro, Nuno Mendes. I'm tempted to put Cucurella there, but I want to put Cucurella in Champions League first before I can decide on that.
Yeah, all these Cucurella, Balde, Kirkes, all these guys, Nuno Mendes is a class above them.
Is the class above them, bro? That's what. It's very important to have a quality manager like Enrique who can coach you very well. When you have a manager like Enrique that can coach you, you elevate your game. Enrique has done a lot for Nuno Mendes. The way he changes Nuno Mendes' game, bro, he bodied Jamil. Oh my goodness. He took out Lama. I'm like, am I watching a different player? He took him out of the game entirely. That brother could not even pass Nuno Mendes for once. No. Nuno Mendes is a quality left back. Is a very quality left back. No. I have to give him his credit, man. I have to. It's a quality left back. And for a coach like Enrique, I have to give them his credit. It's good. It's actually good. It's good. And Portugal is having a good spot, which I'm loving. But I have a fear, NK. Roberto Martinez. That's my fear. The manager is my fear. How do you play your best central midfielder as a right back? I am confused. Don't you thought the other right back you have at the bench? Don't you? You're playing your best player, your best central midfielder as a right back. It's like it's weird to me. It's very weird. Portugal has a squad. They have enough squad for them to be able to go far in the World Cup. But my fear is Roberto Martinez. That's my fear. It's Martinez for me. That's my fear. If Martinez can get it right, tactically right, I think they can go far. They can. We'll see how far they can go, though. So let's quickly touch on them. Okay. Do you rate him highly? And that money is too much, Florian Wirtz.
Way too much. Sorry. Way too much. I already told Chris about my agenda. I already told him. Sorry, 1 minute. Yeah. I already told Christopher Palbu about my agenda that I have for Florian Wirtz. I won't rest, Abdullah. I won't rest. I will hate. Yes. I'll say it first. Vote with your feet. I'm sorry. I'm actively going to hate on this kid because what Liverpool fans were doing to my boy Moises.
It's too much.
What Christopher in particular, I've said it so many times, I'll say again, what Christopher was doing to Cole Palmer.
Well, no. I remember Chris. He was about to roast Palmer. I'm like, just relax on Palmer, man.
Yep. So what's gonna happen here is Florian
150.
Wirtz,
That's a lot of money, Enki. That's a lot of money.
150
Record
million,
transfer. That's a record transfer.
150 million
It's a lot,
euros, 150 million euros. We will be there, 100%. We have to be there. Chelsea fans worldwide, we have to be there to hate on this kid. It's only right because local fans were hating on Lavia, Caicedo, and Cole.
I don't like what I see. What I saw from him in the Nations League. I don't like what I saw from him.
Gusto, I'm like Gusto.
Go to body him. I'm talking about Florian Wirtz. I don't like what I see from him.
Yeah.
In the Nations League, he didn't do well. He didn't do enough. It's not doing enough. I don't like what I saw.
Listen. I think he's talented. 150 million euros. That's
It's
crazy, man. But shout out Liverpool. Liverpool fans will be happy. Their club are spending, so you know, which is weird. But shout out them. I can't hate on their ambition. So
I can't.
hate
Now that stupid bastard Jamaica now. I want to see what he's gonna say. That idiot talked a lot about Chelsea. And Chelsea went to bankruptcy. Palmer will leave. They need to say Caicedo. I'm like, bro, shut the hell up, man. Shut up, man. Now you guys are boss for Florian Wirtz now. I want to see your tone on Florian Wirtz, Jamaica. I want to see if you rate this guy very highly. Because that's a lot of money. I've seen the way you guys talk about Caicedo. It's rubbish. He can't pass the ball. He can't do this. Okay, Florian Wirtz is there now. I want to see what you guys talk about him. I want to see. Dari, are you there? Florian Wirtz.
I don't think Darius here.
Dari is maybe it's muted his mic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. It's a lot. The money for Wirtz, it's too much, but he's a quality player. It's someone I rate very highly. He's a quality player. Now, it depends on how an slot want to integrate him into the squad. I don't know. It depends. How do they put him into the squad? I don't know. I don't know how you want to integrate him into the squad, but he's a quality player. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt his ability. With Wirtz, I don't doubt his ability. It's a good player. It's a good player. I don't doubt it, man. It's a quality player. He is a quality player, man. It's a quality player. But 150 NK, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. So that's a lot of money. We'll see how far they do, though, because EPL is a little bit more different in terms of the physicality and everything. And again, the new EPL pictures will be out next week. So I want to see how the team involved in terms of who is going to face each other and everything. The new EPL squad is going to come out on the 18th of June. On the 18th of June, it's going to come out. So we have to see which other play each other. I have a feeling we might see a big team play each other. Will it be? I don't know. Will it be for the 5th season in a row or for the 6th season in a row? Chelsea, Liverpool again. I'm going to get pissed off.
It better not be us
I'm going to get serious. If that happens, I'm going to get pissed off. I will get pissed off with that. I will. If that happens, I'm going to get angry. Because EPL does this bullshit a lot where they like, because of the TV rate and everything, they want to play a big match together. I don't want to see that. I want easy ride until maybe December. I want easy ride. Maybe by December time, we can talk about that. Maybe when Jackson go to AFCON, we can think about that. Hey, how do we play the two together? Well, we'll see. We'll see. But Florian Wirtz is a quality player. He's a quality player. I don't doubt his ability. I don't. But for that money, I'm not sure. For that money, I'm a little bit nuts. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. That money, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. It's a quality. It's someone I like a lot. It's a quality player. I like him a lot. It's quality. Florian is quality. It's good. We'll see how far. We'll see how far Liverpool goes in terms of building, because I want the team to be good around him. He's a quality player. We'll see. Liverpool are spending as a big club now. People say they don't have money. They have money. If you remember Caicedo deal, they have the money. They have the money. They're spending big now. But bro, Manchester City, NK, that spending on City, no, I have to give them credit, man. Ryan Shecky, Reinders, wow. Aitonori, no. City are spending very well. They're spending very well. They're gonna be a threat in the EPL, man. They're gonna be very scary in the EPL. There will be. There will be. There will be. The amount of them, the money they're spending, there will be. Let me read the shot. How do I stop in the shot? Let me see. Let me read the shot. People in the chat, send your message to.
Yeah, send your messages.
So vote. Okay, I think I've read this one. Yeah, both Robbie said Chelsea are only gonna buy one winger. Conde's coming back. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think I agree. Are Chelsea gonna sell this before? It's possible. It is possible. It is possible. And it might stay. I don't know, but it's possible. Chelsea might look at Nusa. I like Nusa though. I like him though. It reminds me of the way of PSG. I like him. I like him though. I like him. It's good. He's a Norwegian player, so he's good. Good. But again, okay, I'm worried. Ekitike spending that money on him, I'm not sure. Man. 100 million on Ekitike.
That's crazy as well. That's crazy as well. That's crazy.
I'm not sure. But my problem with this Bundesliga team, man, they're pissing me off a lot. Like demanding high fee for, man. The demanding high fee, man, is a little bit very worried. It's a little bit very scary, man. It's scary. Demanding high fee for players who doesn't even worth it. Kolomwani, 90 million. Omar Mahmoud, close to 70 million. Same thing with Ekitike. Ekitike, I don't doubt it. It's good. 100 million for that amount of money? I'm sorry, no. And I don't even want Chelsea to get near him at all. Chelsea, just back off. I beg, back off. Just back off. Back off. They are using this Club World Cup task to annoy me, man. What the heck? It's very annoying. They are using this Club World Cup task to be saying Chelsea is in Club World Cup. They have to pay up. I'm like, pay up for what? You're gonna pay up for somebody. You're gonna be paying up for someone that is quality enough. Excuse me? It's annoying, man. It's annoying. Very, very annoying. Very, very. It's annoying. Bundesliga Cup kind of sometimes they kind of get on my nerves in terms of the way they kind of rate their players. I don't rate them as highly as they rate them, but I have to give them kudos. I have to. Done well. 1 or 2 seasons, skyrockets. That's it. But I'm a little bit worried with our players though, because we don't have a natural left winger in the team. We do not have a natural left winger in the team. So no natural left winger. Yeah, but okay, this guy called Penders, are you confident about him? Because I've seen some stuff about him. Like I always think if you are joking about who? Penders, the goalkeeper.
Oh, Penders, yeah.
For them to take him to the Club World Cup, I have a feeling they want to look at him and say, let's see how good, if he's good enough, he should be able to start.
We'll see in it, because if he looks good, looks good, then it shuts up everyone about Petrovic. So we'll see.
Yeah, but do you think if it's good enough, do you think Maresca will take a risk and say, okay, I'm gonna start for the
listen, Maresca, I have to hope that he's the coach that if you're better than someone, you'll play. And so
Not the
we'll
manager,
find.
not the director of football.
I'd have to hoop. I'd have to hoop.
Very, very interesting though. Because I believe he's good, but my only fear is I don't, because people might say it's young, but if you are young, for me, if you are young enough, you're holding up. So that's my take. And he's 6'7" and he's 6'7", 6'7", and he's 19. He's 19. He's 6'7" and he's 19. He's 19. So I believe it's good enough for them to take him to the Club World Cup. Then maybe they want to assess him and make a decision about him. Then maybe they want to assess him and decide, okay, we're gonna assess this guy. We're gonna see. It will surprise me if he get a start ahead of Sanchez and ahead of Jorgensen. It will surprise me. If that happens, I think Sanchez will get sold. Bro, if Pendas is the number one, Robert, I'm telling you right now, you will get sold. Because Sanchez will be like, I have no future here. If you're gonna be prioritizing this young guy ahead of me, then that's it. And the guy is not bad. It's not bad. According to what I'm saying, let me see. I think Tao wanted me to share this. Let me see. He wanted me to share this. So let me share it. Tao, yeah, I see your message, John. He wanted me to share this. Share screen. This is what Tao want me to share. There's the guy here. 97% Tao for passing, 85% Tao for long pass, 85% Tao for presented goods, 77% Tao for area duels contested. Very interesting. That's the goalkeeper. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. He's 6'7". That's not bad for a 6'7" goalkeeper. That's not bad. This is percentile competed against all goalkeeper outside the top 7 league. Subscribe for Belgium. Oh, it's not bad. If it's ready, then let's go. If it's ready, no problem about that. Then let's go. If it's ready, let's go. Or no, actually 6'7", bro. I know, man. I know. Relax. Go for your feet. Relax. Onoachu is Nigerian, so relax. I know Onoachu is 6'7". I know. Pendat is 6'7". So it's not bad as a goalkeeper. Thibaut Courtois is 6'7" too, if I'm not mistaken. Though. It's not bad. It's not. If it's good enough, it's not enough. If the club and the manager believe this goalkeeper is good, I have no problem there. I have no problem. 19 years of age, that's a long-time coach. That's a long-time goalkeeper. No problem. No worries there.
All right, I'm gonna bounce.
Guys, I appreciate you guys for coming. Any great things we'll talk about it, but at the moment right now, nothing really much to talk about. But remember, we have match on Monday. The Club World Cup starts Monday. We'll talk much about it during the week, but our first official match starts Monday. Make sure you are here. We're going to talk about it a lot. Our first official match starts Monday. And I think the club, the players, all of them travel on Friday for them to prepare for the Monday match. So, guys, like the video, guys, subscribe, smash the like button, my people.
All right, yeah. Take care, guys.
Peace.